Welcome to the Claysmore English Department set of videos on Wilfred Owen's poem Dulce et decorum est. Firstly, I shall say something about the context and then go on to look at the language of the text. The poem was drafted late in the First World War in 1917 and published posthumously in 1920. It was worked on in England away from the front line, but with the memories of the terrible chlorine gas attacks and injuries Owen had seen while in France. It was initially, ironically, dedicated to Jessie Pope, a woman who tried to encourage young men to sign up to fight, and the poem's bitter tone mocks men and women like Pope for their unthinking patriotism. The poem has a literary context too, because its title and final line are taken from an ode by the Roman poet Horace. By separating the two parts of the sentence and creating a poem of shocking horror in between them, Owen uses the form of his poem to mock both Horace's ancient ideals and Pope's more recent propaganda. The poem describes a gas attack in France, its immediate impact on the men in the trenches, and the lasting impact on the narrator who survives. It is an angry and aggressive poem which haunts the reader and which attacks the kind of thoughtless patriotism that had been prevalent at the start of the First World War.